All right, let's take a look at this update to the search VOD tool. So clicking the button as usual will start downloading the chat logs so that we can search through them. So nothing there has changed, but the output now will give you some new visuals to look at. Still work in progress. There's some other features I'll be adding whenever I get some free time over the next few weeks. But as it stands now, it will give you the ability to key in on chat saturation throughout the VOD duration. So you can look for spikes in chatter to maybe key in on interesting topics. All right, so when it finishes downloading those, you can now click this button, View Chat Saturation, and that will pull up this view of the chat logs with their timestamps. By default, it's giving us time increment of 100 seconds. I don't recommend going below 60 seconds. You can go as low as 10 seconds, but if you do that, it'll hang up, because this is dynamically changing all of the information. And so just know that, don't keep clicking around on it, just let it load. It'll take a little time, but you see now it's loaded, and now we see this in increments of 10 seconds instead of 100 seconds. And so you can look at the flow like that. Clicking in on any of these will open up the VOD at that timestamp. So if you, let's pull this down to about a minute. So if you see there's a spike here and you want to see what was going on at that time, you can click in there and it'll take you to the timestamp where that spike started, or that dip started, wherever it is. Some of the changes I'll be adding are, well, I'm going to put the timeline here, but I'm also thinking about, this is future state, this is popular, thinking about adding the ability to key in on certain chatters. So in the search here, you can search for people by username or by chat message. Let's say you wanted to search for a particular user, or let's say you wanted to, I don't know, good cheers, or whatever it is. You could look at these trends as well. So you can search, or you can run this by view filtered chat saturation. And I'm thinking about adding this to have different color spikes for different types or different usernames, etc. But that's maybe something in the future. Let's look for ats. View filtered saturation, and so here we can see where conversations are happening. If we want to see, look for fights in chat or something. But anyway, that's the way it works right now in the updates. Everything else should work the same. It just gives you these new view options.